What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Fresh Takes Gaming Podcast, episode 11. Thank you for the host, DS Claw. Much appreciated. I am one of your hosts, Bub Drum, joined by one of my only co-host on this episode, the DS Claw. How you doing, bro?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm extra hyped tonight, probably because I've had 3 days off work. In between jobs, and the Game Awards dropped last night. Lots of cool news, which we will discuss further in the show, because there's lots of stuff, lots of news, lots of good stuff to talk about. But before we get into that, like I said, this is Fresh Takes Gaming Podcast. We stream live every week, Friday nights on Mixer, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't make that live stream, we are on audio podcast platforms the following Monday, pretty much everywhere. So just search Fresh Takes Gaming. You will find us there. And give us a subscribe. And if you like what you hear, maybe leave a review. So that'd be great. Also, if you want to support the show, we have a merch room. You can go to merchroom.com/freshtakesgaming. Buy yourself some swag, and we get a little bit of that money back to help further the content we're creating here in the show and all the technology and expenses that may come along with that. So that would be awesome as well. Anyways, now that that's all out of the way,
yeah.
No, that's just spiel, right? You just open with that.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Gotta get it done.
Just gotta get it done, right?
Yeah. Big gunshot.
Boom.
Okay.
Done. All right. And see, that was all of 30 seconds. It's done. Anyway, man, what have you been playing? Have you been playing anything this week?
I've been trying to break or at least wean my. It's like switching to methadone. Like I'm trying to like ease off of Assassin's Creed and start playing some other things.
I hear you.
So I started doing a 12 collabs of Christmas.
Okay.
And I was fortunate enough to be streaming with Enraged God last night, and he wanted to play Ghost Recon Wildlands. So we laid it down on that and got busy there and shot all the bad guys. Got shot a lot, but
okay. Fantastic.
Yeah. I found out one of the games that I've really been wanting to play hit Game Pass, so I'm super pumped about that.
That's what's up. And what game is? Wait, what game is that?
It's called Mutant Year Zero.
Okay.
So it's set up as like kind of a XCOM, combat system almost. So it's turn-based. Okay. You rotate around the stage, and then you like everybody has their turn, and you can engage different modes. There's 3 main characters. There's a female that engages stone skin. Okay. You have a warthog that has a charge ability, and then a duck that I don't know what he does, but he just looks really cool. And I am super, super stoked to play it. So I'll probably be playing that soon.
That's what's up. Good deal. Had a little technical difficulty there for a second. I'm trying to do something in Discord, but it's boogering stuff up, so I'm not trying to mess with that. Someone, chat. Someone in chat. Tell me if there's a shortcut key to enable streamer mode in Discord. I can't remember the shortcut key because I don't want the alerts from all the different Discords I'm part of popping in, but I don't want to be clicking around and screwing up the other stuff. Exactly.
Yep, it happens.
It does. It totally happens. But such is life. I have taken a little bit of a step back from Assassin's Creed Odyssey myself. I started playing Quantum Break.
Which
is a Game Pass title. I'm digging it, man. Yep. The time, kind of like the time abilities you get and stuff are pretty cool looking. Graphically, it's great. I didn't know they actually did filming of like live action sequences with like legit actors.
Yeah, fingers in that.
Yeah, little fingers in that. Iceman. Like.
Yeah, Iceman. I forgot he played Iceman.
Iceman.
I forgot that. Yeah.
So, I'm just sitting there and I get to like I think it's like act 2 or something like that, and I'm doing something, and just like, cutscene. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a cool little cutscene. I'm letting it play out. I'm like, like 15, 20 minutes of a cutscene. I'm like,
damn.
I was like, oh my god, I had no idea it was like gonna be like that, which was cool. So I just sat my controller down. I'm just like, all right, I'm just chilling. I'm just taking in the story. So, not a bad game. I'm liking it so far. So
awesome.
That is what I've been playing. Well, we're going to jump right into somewhat of a continuation of last week's topic. Because there's more to it. So if you if you listened last week or joined us last week, we were talking about all the Fallout 76 missteps, to put it lightly. That's the nice way to put it by Bethesda. Yes. So you can go back to episode 10, listen to that, get all up to speed on that. But the continuation is Bethesda's decided to make good on the canvas bag that was supposed to be part of the $200 Super Bundle Edition. Good on you, Bethesda.
Good job.
Making it right. So it decided, this was posted all over the internet. I just pulled an article from Engadget talking about it. So, but if you just do a Google search, Fallout 76 canvas bag, you will find everything about that. So,
boom.
So they're making good on that. They're having people go to the support site, the Fallout 76 support site, submit tickets to be contacted or remedy getting the canvas bag shipped to them. And welcome, Coop. Yeah. I did see you in chat. Sorry I didn't shout you out earlier, but Coop, thank you for being in chat and joining us here on the show. But the great thing go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you man.
I'm sorry. And that's the $200 bundle, right? That was the super edition for Bethesda pre-release.
Yep.
$200 to get the bag. That's not everybody's eligible to get the bag, so don't be thinking just because you have the downloaded copy that you're entitled.
Thank you for clarifying. Yes, thank you for clarifying that. That is 100% correct. Yeah, you had to get the special bundle of the the $200 bundle that came with like the power armor helmet and the game and like some in-game whatever else.
Yes,
this bag. So you can get the canvas bag. Go to the Fallout 76 website, fill out a support ticket, say, "Hey, I'm one of these people. Send me my bag." Fantastic, awesome. Good on you, Bethesda.
Yes, making it right.
Dun dun dun. Yes, Coop. That was my segue.
and then
the players' data got leaked on their support site. Womp womp. Yeah. What? Yeah, exactly. It's so people were going in there, rightfully so, to fill out their support tickets or whatever and clicking around doing whatever. It wasn't like this legit, like, nefarious hack by users trying to do this. They stumbled upon it because it was left wide open, from what I read. And this came from Game Informer article, that people were able to go in there and got access to their support ticket site that enabled them to not only submit their ticket, but look at a queue of other support tickets that other users have submitted and go in there and look at their user data, their name, I believe, address, their payment method. No credit card numbers, I believe, were part of that. But their contact information and their method of payment and whatever else. Not good. Not good. It's
so bad. It's so bad.
It is, man. It really is. And I just don't know. I just don't know what to say.
Somebody take away their shovel. Take away the shovel. Just stop. Just stop.
All I can say is right now, whoever their community manager is right now is probably not getting paid near enough that that individual should be. Because as we know, we've talked a lot about community on the show, right? And and what that means and how that plays a role in a game's success or not its success, and how the manager of that community is also a big part of that success. This is none of this happened due to the community manager's fault, right?
Correct.
The community manager is so far removed from all these missteps, which were a broken game, which were the marketing of the canvas bag and the fulfillment of the canvas bag.
Yep.
And then subsequently the leaked player data.
Yep. But they're the lucky ones that get to try to fix it.
But they're the ones that have to hear, the users that are experiencing all these heartaches and hassles and headaches. They got to hear about it.
Yep.
And I feel for that person. I don't feel for Bethesda as a whole right now because they're just they're just royally screwing up. And the thing is, if you look at operationally, like what I said, like you have a buggy, broken game. Well, that's on the the developers that sat down there and coded the game. That's on them. Okay. Then you have the canvas bag issue. Well, that's a marketing thing and a fulfillment thing. So these are two separate departments that have mucked up this game. And then you have the player data leaked support tickets. Again, that doesn't have anything to do with the game developers or marketing. Has to do with whoever their web support, team that manages that server or that system is. So those are all three completely separate departments operationally that have all messed up big time. So this all eventually does get funneled upstream to Todd Howard or Pete. I can't remember his last name. I think it's Peter Hines. I think he's also part of Bethesda. I think he's one of the guys that speaks a lot. Todd Howard's also one that speaks a lot at events, but I think for as far as like statements, public statements goes, I think Pete Hines is the guy. But that's why they get the nice stock shares and big salaries.
Oh yeah,
for when stuff goes like
blown
this.
Away.
This is
we
who
were
it goes
watching, and I know we're going to get to it later, so I don't really want to get into it. But I was very interested when they took the stage during the Game Awards. I wanted to see what was going to happen in the crowd. I didn't know if they were going to get booed outright. I didn't know if there was going to be like somebody screaming some shit from the audience. Like I was very interested to see what happened. So it was live, so it's not like they would have been able to really triage that too quick.
Yeah.
It was interesting, and it was telling because they looked nervous.
Oh yeah,
they looked outright nervous walking up there, and I don't blame them. I would be too. But getting back to the person that has to deal with customer care and actually like coordinate that shit show at this point.
Yeah.
If it were me, at some point I would like if I saw that on Twitter, like if that's how I got notified that happened. Yeah. That's when I would just go into the closet and just cry.
Yeah.
I would just close the door behind me, cry, and be like, okay, you got this, big guy. Like, try to do that pep talk when you're going into work. You can do this. You can do this. I'm smart enough. I'm capable of. But shit, just stop digging, man.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I have previously had the utmost respect and just the utmost respect of how Bethesda conducted themselves as a game company, because they're always super transparent. They would come out, they wouldn't be like, oh, we're PR, we got to be PC about things. No, they would cuss and do all this and everything like that. Coop says today's online world, any community manager needs a thick skin. Absolutely true. But here's the thing. So Bethesda made the huge games, like Doom, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Fallout. They've had these huge successes, right?
Correct.
This whole experience is completely new to them, of failing, essentially. This hasn't happened to them before. Like, what do you mean the players don't like our game? That's never happened, and they don't know how to respond to that. Oh, what do you mean we screwed up your canvas bag? So it's just tacked on. But at the core, this hasn't been a well-received game. Take the swag issue out of it. Take the player data leak issue out of it. At its core, the game is broken. It wasn't a game they all wanted, but Bethesda said, "Hey, keep on trucking. We're gonna bring you on this ride with us. Come along." And to a lot of players, they just weren't happy with the game. Yeah. With the game. Now, is this just indicative of a bigger trend that's going on in the gaming industry, where these big developers and publishers are further becoming more disconnected from their player base and fan base and what they want? I come back to Diablo Immortal's announcement, where it's just like, this is not what your fans are looking for. This is not the place to do it. Yo, Topless Stang, thank you for the follow. So I use that as another recent example where a big publisher puts out something not well received by their fan base.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I do appreciate Coop's comment about whether it was too ambitious or not. And I do believe that there was some overly ambitious parts to what happened. Mm-hmm. But I really do. I don't think we've discussed it in that kind of light or that frame of reference. Whereas they are used to succeeding. They are used to coming out on top and winning accolades and being a pillar as far as kind of a go-to example for stability, for reliability, and all that. And the fact that they ran into this issue, I do think now that we're kind of talking about that, a lot of their stuff, it is foreign to them. That is a foreign concept, and it is going to be painful for them to kind of adapt to dealing with that kind of negative publicity and how to fix that. I do agree that in today's climate, that regardless of what your position is, if you are in the public light whatsoever, you need to be able to take the heat that comes with that.
Absolutely.
However, at some point, your armor starts wearing down when you're just getting riddled with bullets nonstop.
Right.
And we're at the point where they got to be kind of filling it.
Oh, yeah.
And because that game's been on sale, it's been out about a month. It's been on sale twice for up to 50% off. Once was for under $20.
Yeah.
Your new AAA title that you've been flag shipping goes on sale for less than $20 within a month of sales. That's fucking painful. That's going to hurt the bottom dollar.
Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm surprised with is that we haven't seen any reactionary layoffs, which is good. That speaks to them that they're at least standing by their employees, right or wrong. They're at least standing with the people that they went in there with. But I would not be surprised to see like change in leadership, or at least like some switching around in-house after this cools off.
Yeah.
If it were me and I were the CEO, I wouldn't change anybody's position or even my own until after this was done.
Oh, for sure.
You start this shit, you get to fix it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then that leads to a bigger question. Is this beyond fixing at this point? Is this able to be triaged because of so many missteps that have happened?
I think there's...
I have not seen a roadmap yet, Coop.
This is almost bad. Huh?
I was going to say, Coop asked if they've posted a roadmap for the game yet, and I've said I haven't seen any announcement or message about that yet.
I haven't seen anything about it. There's nowhere to really go but up, I would almost say at this point.
Yeah, true.
But I'm scared to say that because I thought that before.
Yeah.
But so I have faith that they're going to fix the game. I have faith that via updates and things like that they will make it more immersive. I think that they will introduce NPCs later on. I think that there will be more DLC that does flesh the world out a little bit for the soloist. I think that will happen. I know that they're working the canvas bag issue right now. They have tried to repair whatever damage was done with the information leak. And I think I did read the article. It went on to say that they would help do credit watches, right? For a year, they were gonna watch people's information for about a year. So I think that they are trying to get ahead of it. I just think that it's so back to back to back to back. I think there is hope.
Okay, I'm glad you're being hopeful on that. That's good. I mean, it's
fucking bad though.
it's bad, and I like I said, I just feel for whoever the community manager is for Fallout 76 right now, because I know they're just
the entire management team's just got to be locked in a boardroom at this point.
Yeah,
it's almost got to be like a filibuster.
Yeah.
We got to fix this shit. Somebody come up with something now.
Exactly. Okay, well that's about it for Fallout 76. We gave a whole episode practically to that last week. So those are just some of the updates to that ever changing and expanding drama. But yeah, so Topless Stang makes a point. He's like, you never know if they can turn it around. Look how Fortnite started. Very true.
Yeah, true.
Very true. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's what I taught my wife.
Heyo. But moving on here. So, came across this as well. I thought it was pretty interesting. Valve, let's just say they don't really, I was going to say game developer, they don't make games anymore. Let's just call it how it is. They just manage Steam.
They keep threatening.
They just manage Steam. But Valve has killed off the Steam Link, which was their little PC streaming box that would connect to another PC in your house, and you could stream your PC games to another TV in a house or whatever. Kills off the Steam Link, but at the same time revitalizes it. This was via Engadget, so it says basically I'm just going to pull some quick info here. So on this broke on Monday. Valve's Sam Latinga announced that the Steam Link app is now available in beta form on the Raspberry Pi 3 and 3B Plus. Just make sure you're running the stretch version of Pi's OS, which has been default anyway since August of 2017, and drop in a few lines of code that you can get at a particular link. And that's it. You got a fully functional DIY Steam Link box. Easy to connect with a range of gamepads, and at $35, probably a lot cheaper than upgrading your router for stutter-free gameplay. So that's pretty cool. So they killed off a product that they sold directly and basically said, you know what? Here's how you make your own DIY version of it, which I think is pretty respectable. You know, people want that. They're discontinuing a particular product. They say, you know what? You can still get that same experience. Here's how you go about doing it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's smarter on their end, I think.
Absolutely.
Because that probably wasn't lucrative for them in a business sense.
No, not when they were starting to sell it for like $3 for the box. Yeah, it was dropped down to like $3 at one point, and then like $5 shipping or something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So that's that. Just thought that was interesting. So if you are a DIY kind of like Raspberry Pi person, check that out. I might actually do that because I have a Raspberry Pi laying around that I haven't really used, so might get into that. So what do we want to jump to next here? Let's see. Were you ever, DS Claw, a fan of the Mech Warrior series?
I like mechy games. I don't know if I would say that I was a fan of the series, because if you like tried to point out anything specific about it, you'd see through my sham almost instantly.
Yeah. Hey, me too. I played Mech Warrior 2 for a little bit. I think it was released on OG Xbox back in the day. So
yeah, I played a couple, but that's about the extent of it. I think that they're cool games and cool ideas. It's like World of Tanks. Mm-hmm. I dig the concept and like playing it for about 20 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I just know that Mech Warrior had a huge, like, dedicated hardcore fan base. Yeah, diehard fan base.
Especially in Asia. Yes.
Yes. So they're coming out with Mech Warrior 5. They actually have a release date for it, September 10th next year.
Well,
and it's going to be, they have a trailer out for it. You could probably just YouTube that if you want to check it out. Nice. I mean, it look cool. I mean, not my cup of tea, but, you know, for those out there that like the Mech Warrior series, it's number 5. And a lot of people have been waiting for something to come out in the Mech Warrior series. So for those that love it, it's coming out. That's all I can say about that.
Boom. Mic drop.
So, mic drop.
That's it. That's the show, guys.
That's it. That's it. Koopa Chat says, software companies stay out of hardware. Laugh out loud. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Jungle Room says controller for it. Yeah, the controller for the Steam Link was pretty large. I kind of liked it. I messed with one once. I kind of liked it. But going on forward here, another favorite publisher developer we love to talk about, THQ Nordic. Because they are buying everything, and there's no sign of them slowing down anytime soon.
They're turning like the North American Tencent.
They really are. It's crazy. So THQ Nordic acquires rights to the Carmageddon series. This coming from Eurogamer.net, basically saying they've acquired the IP rights for the classic combat racer Carmageddon. I like combat racing games. I like Twisted Metal. I like Carmageddon. You know, I don't know if you consider Mario Karts or anything like that.
Those are fun though.
They're fun. I don't know if you consider them a combat racer. I consider them a racer. So
yeah. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird to define that.
Coop, one of your fave games? What, Carmageddon or Twisted Metal? Carmageddon, nice. Yeah. So THQ Nordic acquired the rights to it. We'll see what they do with it. I'm not sure if they're gonna do just a straight up re-release of it, or if they're gonna try to remaster it in some form or fashion, or do a complete new entry into the series. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that and see what's going on there. More news.
I gotta sit down and like start working out what IPs that they've purchased so many.
Oh, dude,
so quickly.
I need to start making an Excel spreadsheet. Like that's
it's
the list
insane.
is it's like every week we say they've bought something else or multiples of something. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
I want they got to have some crazy shit in the works, dude. I'm telling you.
Well, I remember the one show they said they still have 35 unannounced games being published.
Well, yeah,
that in the week
they have quite the fucking library to pick from now.
They do. It's absolutely nuts.
Insane.
But yeah, so Epic Games, we love talking about them. We love talking about Fortnite. We don't like playing Fortnite.
Love it,
but we love talking about it. So
to an extent, yes.
To an extent. So Fortnite Season 7's been announced this week. It's bringing a whole like winter theme with the holidays. Looks like they got Santa Claus wielding a sword. There's a trailer out for it. The one cool thing is it's bringing biplanes with guns mounted on it, with turret guns. Yeah. So that's kind of neat that they're doing that now.
Good God.
Yeah. You all right, man?
No, yeah, we're good. We're okay.
All right.
Got a money shot for my coffee cup. Fuck.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, could be worse. Could have been,
It could always be worse.
It could always be worse, man. So, yeah, let's bring the biplanes. Topless Stang says apparently the coffee cup knows how to finish.
You gotta pay double for that shit, though,
man, that's hilarious. So yeah, it's bringing the biplanes. They also announced a creative mode where you, I guess, build your own kind of like island.
Interesting.
In Fortnite. I don't have a whole lot of details on that yet. It's coming out for the game or the not Game Pass, the season pass holders, or get access to it first. Be interesting to see what people do with that and how that goes. They even said it like it's gonna be janky at first. Epic Games kind of said, this is kind of a testing thing. We're slowly releasing, but they come out and say, hey, it's gonna be janky.
Yeah, they owned it. They owned it right out the gate.
Always.
So you can talk all the shit you want to, and they'll be like, "We told you."
Yeah, we told you it's gonna be janky. So, but speaking of Epic Games,
there we go.
Scoop says, "Boo! Fortnite, PUBG, snow map." Yeah, let's touch on it a little bit more. Who's the first to have the snow map? Ring of Elysium. Thank you. I rest my case.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ring. Also, Fortnite. I saw some art for the season 7, and this really grated my cheese, if you will. So it shows someone exactly, Coop, ROE. So there's some Fortnite art that went around. It was kind of like bluish white, like kind of snowy, icy themed. Had like an abstract figure on a snowboard. And in the very background, had a person on a zip line, like a very back. You had to actually zoom in on the picture to see that someone was on a zip line. And they had said they're going to have zip lines in the season 7. I'm like, why is no one talking about the blatant fact that they've just ripped off multiple mechanics and themes from Ring of Elysium? Because Fortnite's the bigger game. So I put a tweet out earlier this week. It said, let it be known to all the kiddos out there playing Fortnite that Ring of Elysium, I tagged Ring of Elysium in the tweet, did this first. So I rest my case.
Stand up for the little guy.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Yes. Here's the thing.
I don't think I saw that or I retweeted it.
Tencent owns like 46% of Epic Games or something like that. Like
yes.
It's 46% share, stakeholder, whatever. But
yeah, they're disgusting.
I don't know. Tencent owns everything.
Yeah, they don't give a shit because they're making money either way. Like whoever wins, they win.
All the time. So anyway, moving on from that. Epic Games. So Epic Games, this is a good thing. I like this. Epic Games is creating a Steam rival. So, oh God. Coop said, Shroud on a stream said, this is Ring of Elysium when looking at the PUBG map. Basically, yeah. But Epic Games is creating a Steam rival. This was probably all over the place, but I got it from PC World. And what's nice is Epic Games is creating their own storefront, similar to Steam. You will have developers, publishers put their games in that store. Because Epic Games already has its own launcher, like Steam, existing already. But now they're going to have a storefront too, where you can purchase games, add them to your library, blah, 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 blah. Great. Awesome. What's great about this, from a uh, from a from the view of the game publisher or developer, is it's a flat payout percentage of 88%.
Yep.
You put anything in Epic Game Store, Epic is only going to keep 12% of that. Flat, doesn't matter. No tiered crap at all, like Steam does. Because Steam will be like, well, if you sell X a million of copies of this, we get a discount on the percentage we take. No, it doesn't matter if you sell 10 or 10 million. Flat payout percentage of 88% to the creators and publishers, developers of the game, which is awesome. And even if they use the Unreal Engine to develop their game, which normally has another 5% fee for using their engine, they basically just roll that into the 12% they're taking. Like, there's not a separate 5% taken, which is fantastic. I think this is great. This is great PR for Epic Games to be doing this. Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yes. I agree. I think that this, like communism, looks great on paper until it goes into practice, and then it's shit show. And the reason why I say this, like, I'm not discounting small devs or like the one man show chilling in their garage, or that one chick that's like doing it at college creating a game. I think that stuff is amazing, and I can't do it myself. So like, my hat's off to those people. It's amazing. However, you're going to get people that sit there and flood the market just like they do with Steam currently, with shit games, trying to get like $1 or $2 in order to do whatever to make another shit game, because that's just what they do. I wish I could remember the one guy. He's notorious. He's put out like 150 titles of just crap games on Steam, and they finally curtailed it and have since blocked him from doing that. So I think it'll be good. But I also think that this speaks to what we were talking about before, where people are going to start going away from trying to main on Xbox or PlayStation as a developer. I think that Ubisoft will be coming out with something before too long, because they got their own shit too. And it's EA has their own shit, and it's just a matter of time before they start trying to tap into that stream num num that's out there.
Yeah.
If Google can do it, that's exactly what it's going to be. If Google can do it, then why can't we? If Chrome can do it, why can't we?
Yeah,
because we already have the player base. Why are we going through an intermediate? Why are we going through a middleman? Because apparently my tongue doesn't work. Why are we going through a middleman when we can just get the profit straight to ourselves? Right. So
no, it makes. I mean, yeah, it totally makes sense. What I like about this is what you mentioned, the smaller developers, right? You know, there have been some great indie games that have been put out that I would like to see those particular developers put out something else if they aren't being gouged with not selling a certain, gouged with the monetization that they get to keep to further publish and develop other games because they haven't hit a certain tier of sales. Yeah. Great game, but it's not a AAA title, so they're not going to sell as many copies, and they're not going to get as much money to further their small studio or small team to make more stuff. So I think this
but we're seeing the market shift though, because like even in the Game Awards, we got to see bomb-ass titles like Celeste go up against God of War. We got to see Dead Cells go against Fortnite. I mean, like there is some attention is being paid to the independent developer now. Now it's not just some weird niche title that sucks up a portion of the Game Awards. It's actually getting the respect that it deserves because it has a talent that is getting finally recognized.
No, which is absolutely, which is awesome. That is awesome. Coop says, with the amount of great game creators leaving big publishers, I think more and better indie games will come out. I agree 100% with that, Coop. And I think we're starting to see that. Like DS Claude just said, Celeste, great platformer game with a great story to it.
Story, one on audio too, right?
Is that? I think some of the music. I think some of the music won on that. Yeah. Yep. Coop says, remembering games were made for the love of the games and made with the consumer in mind. I want those days back.
Those were amazing.
Yeah.
But going back to the creators leaving, but a lot of those big names that are leaving are getting absorbed by the other companies. But the biggest one that we still don't know what the fuck is going on is the Initiative. They're absorbing so much of that talent right now, and we don't know what they're doing. So it'll be interesting.
It's true. Hopefully we'll find
Next couple
something.
of years will be awesome.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So that's I thought that was pretty cool that Epic Games is doing that, and they're I'll tie this in right now. So if you watch the Game Awards last night, when they cut to a lot of the ads for games and things like that, there were legit like unabashed plugs and drops that says available on Epic Game Store. I don't know if you noticed that. A lot of the ads had that in there. It wasn't Steam that said it was available. It's like available on Epic Game Store.
I don't think I noticed that.
Oh yeah, I
was
did.
trying to cook and dad at the same time. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, if you go back, there's a lot of them that say that, which that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So since I just talked about Game Awards, let's just dive right in.
Boom.
Lots of stuff dropped at the Game Awards last night. The hype was on another level. I about lost my crap when one certain game was announced because I wasn't expecting it. I heard rumors, but I thought they were unfounded because the internet is full of trolls. But not this time. Not this time. Damn it. The rumors were true. I was so happy.
What was the game, bub?
Mortal Kombat 11. Boom. I saw that. I lost it, man. I was like, oh my God.
That's pretty cool. That was the sick trailer.
I was like, okay, yeah, Ed Boon's coming out. Awesome. That doesn't, not unexpected for him to show up and come, do an award, give an award. What I didn't know is that he was coming with an asset to show. Mortal Kombat 11 hype was awesome. So real. It was so good. So good.
So that was the new Scorpion and the old Scorpion,
yes,
right?
I don't know if there's like a time thing going on there. Like, I don't know. It was cool.
Not to mention they killed the shit out of Raiden.
But his electricity was red, so does that mean he's evil?
It was Raiden? Red. It was going up his arms like Jack and shit.
Yeah, it was dope looking though, man.
Yeah,
it was dope.
It was crazy.
So one thing I noticed, they announced a lot of things, and I'm not gonna go in like order of how things were announced or anything in there, but it seemed like when they showed the latest trailer for the game Ashen, which is a co-op, I think adventure RPG type game, which I'm interested in. It looked like they chose from the previous trailer, so like a different art direction, or the art seemed better graphically or more detailed. And I need to do a side by side. I'm not 100% sure, but from this news trailer, it looked that way to me.
Okay.
So that got announced, or more another trailer got dropped for it, which is cool. Another game, Savage Planet, got announced.
The search for the Savage Planet that I completely misspelled in my tweet about it. Savage Planet. I didn't even notice it until like the third like, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna own it. I'm just gonna leave it. But it was that game looks amazing. Like I'm all in already.
Yeah,
that is one of those few instances that I watched the trailer. I was like, all right, just take it. I don't even care what it looks like. Just give it to me.
Okay. See, for me, for watching that, I need to see a little more gameplay on it for me to kind of make my judgment. But see, that's what's great about games. Like that hooked you in. You were like, I'm in. Yep. Take my money now. I'm not. Yep. I'm just like, I need to see a little more gameplay. And that's what's great. That's what's great about video games. Man.
No, there were so many titles, and now I have to play Celeste. Like I
haven't played Celeste either. Yeah. I need to pick it up.
I kept seeing those little snippets every time they were like bringing up the game, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta play that. I gotta play it. It looks like a rage quitter to me though. Yeah. It looks like No Time to Explain and Super Meat Boy had a baby.
Yeah.
And it gave birth to Celeste, and I just need to play it.
It's gonna be great. I want to hear how, when you get it. I want to know how it is. What do you think?
I'll let you know how it kills me inside.
Yes.
No problem.
Yes. Big announcement: Crash Team Racing coming out. If you're a Crash Bandicoot fan, I thought that looked pretty cool. That looked good. And
that was a good throwback with how they brought the mascot out and stuff. That was a good throwback to. I was like, hell yeah, right on, man.
I was digging that. That was good. The other thing that I thought was cool, kind of started getting me hyped a little bit, but then nothing really came of it, and I was just like, oh, okay. So they had the heads of Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo take the stage all at once, and I was like, I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm like, please do it. Just announce like crossplay everything, or like 5 titles at least. And it was just like,
I get to play God of War on Xbox.
Something.
Just say it.
Something.
Just say the words.
And guess what?
Nothing. PlayStation. What I loved is that PlayStation didn't even look at Xbox.
Yeah.
Or the Switch or Nintendo.
Yeah.
And those guys look like they're having a great time. And MJ comes walking past the screen. She's like, he's got to be the head for like PlayStation, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. And she's like, yeah, looks like he's got a stick in his ass. And then starts walking, just kept walking. I was like, damn.
Yeah. He just didn't look like he was just like wanting to be there.
Yeah, he was not about that life at all.
No.
It was hysterical.
No, he's like, oh, they flew me here, put me up in a hotel with a bottle of champagne. I guess I'll show up, like whatever. Yeah.
I'll get with some Sonic floozies after, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. Ridiculous. So, what else? Going down my list here. I was kind of hyped for this. This makes me want to buy a Switch. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Switch exclusive.
Pretty cool.
I was like, man, I like that series. I was like, I didn't know that was coming. That looks dope. I want to get a Switch. One day it'll happen. After these PC upgrades take all my money, I'll go buy another console.
Yeah.
So that was cool. They announced this game, Hades. They showed the announcement trailer for the game Hades, which is a like ARPG style. That looked really good. I dug what that looked like. And again, that's one of the ones that's like was branded Epic Early Access in the Epic Games Store.
Ooh.
So definitely check that out if you don't remember that one. It was pretty cool. Definitely spoke to me. Oh, they also announced they did a Dragon Age 4 teaser. I've never been a huge fan of Dragon Age games. I know a lot of people love them. They look beautiful from what I've seen. It's just too grindy of, I think, an RPG
never
stuff.
Stuck you in.
Yeah, never sucked me in. But it looks, Dragon Age 4 teaser. Got people hyped about that. Another thing I'm hyped about, and this is from a Bethesda. Is it Bethesda? Yeah, Rage 2. New trailer for that.
Yay. Hashtag hopeful. Yeah, I am excited to play it. It's gonna be like, I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful.
Just don't buy the $200 bundle. You'll be happy.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Last one I did that with was Halo 2. I won't do it again.
Oh gosh, Coop says Rage for 360 never opened. He still owes it. This goes back to to the backlog that we discussed.
The backlog.
You said he still had 360 games unopened the other week. That's one of them. What else? Oh, this was kind of cool and I dug it. And Coop made mention of it previously here in chat, but I didn't want to jump ahead, Coop. Anthem. The new Anthem trailer got me excited. They actually showed some story stuff. A villain. You kind of like understand, okay, there is some story to this. Not there's just open world, go shoot monsters sort of thing. And that got me a little more intrigued and more excited about it. And what'd you think?
Yeah, we were talking about it in chat last night, and I can't remember who made the point, but they said that it looked like what Destiny wanted to be when it grew up.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like, touche. Yes. It a lot of similar kind of plot points just from the trailer, as far as like dystopian world kind of trying to fight off an oncoming onslaught, and humanity's getting pushed back, but they're trying to stand their ground.
Yeah.
I was like, there is some similarities there.
Yeah, there is.
I like the idea, and like if they kept some of the ideas from the footage that they released prior, that there's 3 different types that you can play, like the scout, like your kind of sniper mech, or your heavy, or the regular kind of just your DPS in the middle there. I want to play it. I do. I am excited for it. That did kind of like rev me up to play it and go out and get it. I'm not getting the $200 thing. Not getting the pre-order. I hate pre-orders. I despise them. They can all burn in a fire. Same with microtransactions.
Microtransactions. Yes. And pre-orders.
Oh, pre-orders right with it, man. Pre-orders fucking right with it. The people that have the canvas bag, suck on the canvas bag, dude. wear that shit like a blanket when you go to bed, and I hope it keeps you comfortable. That's what you get when you fucking keep like encouraging bullshit sales before actually having a product. Mic drop and getting off my pedestal.
And done. Well, speaking of Anthem, the closed alpha is open this week. Well, not open. If you signed up for it, you may have gotten an email to play the closed alpha this weekend in your particular time slot. I was fortunate enough to get in on it. I believe Coop and Topless both are getting in on it as well.
You gotta tell me, guys.
They're getting in. They're doing it on Xbox. I'm doing it on PC. Because it's a closed alpha, obviously, the little NDA agreement, you can't take screenshots or stream or video capture any of it. So, that's that. So
I kind of get it.
I'll be playing that tomorrow. I already have it preloaded.
Nice.
Yep, re-downloaded, installed EA Origin launcher. Freaking launchers of launchers. I hate them. Just give me a damn executable that installs it and send me on my way. I don't want a launcher. I just want
a shortcut. I just want to click one button.
I don't want a launcher for my launchers to launch launchers. This is ridiculous. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to next week give you some impressions of the Anthem closed alpha gameplay.
And hopefully, like, there's tears leaking from your eyes from the amount of excitement and anticipation you have. Like,
I'm hoping
I really
so.
do.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so, man. I'm looking forward to it.
It's like you saw the promised land and shit.
Pretty much. Like Topless, yeah, I can't wait either, man. I can't wait to dive into this and play. Moving on, let's see what else was announced. Dauntless, a game I played on PC for a little while, but didn't have any close friends to play with because I was PC Master Race. What it is, what it is. And yeah, it's going multi-platform. But one thing from the announcement at Game Awards they didn't state was it's also going cross-play across those platforms.
Boom, boom, boom.
So that's going to be sweet. So it's coming to, it's already on PC, but it's going to be coming to PS4, Xbox, and Switch, and mobile. So take it for what it's worth. It's a really cool game. I liked it. It's kind of, fits that Monster Hunter world kind of niche. If you want to get a hunting party together, go kill some monsters, different classes, different weapons. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed the little time I was able to play with it. But doing some of these things solo is just kind of tough. Hey, Felt the Rain. Welcome. Rage is awesome.
What's good, Rain?
Rage. I never played the first one. I missed the boat on that one. And shame on me. But I'm hyped for Rage.
Don't worry, it's on Game Pass.
Hey, there you go. You're onto something there. You're onto something. I may have to install that. But yeah, so the Rage 2, man. I'm looking forward to it. Coop says I have a new copy for you, but hey, man, I'll hit you up later, man. I'll give me that shipping address. All right.
Wait until that second one drops and put it on eBay, bro.
There you go.
Anarchy edition. Flip it.
It's Rage the air conditioner boot, yeah. And moving on. So what else was announced? This caught me off guard because I was like, "What is this game?" Atlas. That was like the what I'm going to call the grown-up Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. It looks beautiful. It looks like a beautiful game. And it looks like it's Xbox exclusive, from what I could tell. And I'm just like, yeah, I know you're dad and doing your thing, man.
Yeah,
I get it.
No, I didn't pay attention like I should have. I want to kick my own ass.
Well,
I should have been looking at the back end of them.
Here's what's great about the internet: you can find an answer.
Yeah, Skull and Bones. Like I'm. That's another one. It's starting to turn into Cyberpunk and fucking Crackdown 3, where it's just yeah, we got this cool thing. You don't get it for like ever, but we got it. Basically. So still waiting. And I'm usually not about the nautical games, but I will say that going back to Assassin's Creed, perception on that. I do like the Navy fights in that. It's so amazing. So amazing. All right, come on. Where is it? Hurry up, internet. Hurry up. Oh my God, you'd think there was like a Game Award show or something trying to sift through all these these leaks. Let's see. Yeah, you had Dauntless, you had Atlas, Savage. That looked awesome.
Oh yeah. So Alice is coming to Xbox Game Preview in 2019, and PC. No mention of any other platforms. So maybe initially, even if it's a small exclusivity window, Xbox. So that's cool. Oh, Topless Thing says Atlas looks amazing. I thought it was a skull and bones at first. And Coop says you need gigabit fiber. Don't hate on my internet speed, bro.
Same.
Don't hate on my internet speed. I wish I had gigabit fiber. That'd be fantastic. But I do not. Okay?
Where I live, like, we are just outside of their radius for fiber.
Oh, man, that's the worst.
Dude, it does. It makes you want to kick a kitten.
Makes you want to sell your house and move to one in that radius.
I'm fucking telling you. The frustrating thing is that everybody that I know that lives inside the radius and has the fiber aren't tech people, and they're not gamers. Like, all the gamers that I know and stuff, we all live outside of it. And we're just like, it's like we live on the wrong side of the tracks, and we're all just looking over there going, oh, I wish I was on the hill too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Coop, yeah, I remember having to bear with you, but with those craptastic internet speeds you used to have, man. Yeah, man, those updates, you'd be like, oh, I need this Destiny update. I'm like, oh, I'll play with you tomorrow. I'll play with you tomorrow, bro. Felterain says, teaser about the new BioWare release. Are you talking about the Anthem? Or are you talking about Dragon Age? Dragon Age 4 is BioWare, I believe. Dragon Age 4 teaser? There's just so much. I was just trying to...
Yeah, there were so many titles that were flying around there.
There was.
1996. Upgraded from that 96K.
Hey, man. That's good stuff. Oh, new. Which one was that? I'll find out in a second. I have a list here, but I ran out of time combining this whole list.
Dragon Age.
So, new Far Cry. Yeah, Far Cry New Dawn was announced.
Far Cry?
Yep. That looks kind of cool. Kind of has a Mad Maxy kind of thing going on with it, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be after everything blows up. Yep.
Looks kind of cool. So, I've been hit or miss on some of the Far Cry series. Like, some of them I've enjoyed, the other ones have been like, meh. So, we'll see.
What do you think of 5?
I didn't get 5. I need to, but I did not get it. What did you think of it? No?
I thought it was amazing.
Oh, that was amazing. Okay. That's what I've heard.
Usually I'm the guy that's like, I haven't played that, Bub. I'm sorry. I'm
that guy.
But but yeah, it's an amazing game. I'm excited about it. I haven't played any of the DLCs that came with it.
Okay.
Later on, so I'm kind of lacking there. But I am excited about continuing on the story after everything's kind of popped off. I wonder if it's going to pick up. I wonder where it's going to pick up. Let me just put it that way since you haven't played it and anybody else that hasn't played it, not trying to spoil anything.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see where the story picks up from.
Okay.
It looks like it's quite some time because stuff's growing back. You have green vegetation.
Right.
Shit's on fire. So no fire kind of equals like time has passed.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what else. Outer Worlds was announced, which looks pretty cool. I was digging what I saw of that, which is weird because, as we know, Xbox bought Obsidian Entertainment recently. I was not expecting to hear anything or see anything from Obsidian this soon.
Hit me with that title again.
The Outer Worlds. See, because there's another title called Outer Wilds coming out too.
Outer Wilds, yep, I remember that.
This is Outer Worlds.
I'm trying to refresh my brains.
Yeah, it's a first-person role-playing game. It kind of has a Borderlands kind of aesthetic to it, and
with almost like the BioShock Infinite kind of look.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was digging that. So since it's from Obsidian,
yes.
I wonder if it says it's coming to Xbox One and other platforms, so maybe it's not exclusive. It's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looked amazing. It does definitely pique my interest.
Yeah, Obsidian. Yeah, Topless. Obsidian Entertainment is former Fallout. I think it was Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas creators. I think it was some of those. So that looks really good. What else we got? Scavengers was announced, which is
that one. Woo.
Yeah, that kind of got my attention. I signed up for their newsletter and stuff today. It's playscavengers.com, so you can get any play test or anything like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely check that out, because that looked good. That piqued my interest for sure. And it's a cooperative. What would you say? It's a cooperative adventure survival shooter kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. Scavengers adventure game. Josh Holmes, the former creative lead for Halo. That I did not know. So. What? Thomas Thanks is Marvel Alliance. I already talked about that, man. You must have missed it. That was like early on.
What's up, Icon?
Yo, Icon, welcome. Welcome to Fresh Takes Gaming. Pizza King. Well, you know what, man? Here's what's great about this. If you missed any portions of the live stream, you can subscribe to the audio podcast. It'll be there waiting for you on Monday when it drops. Every Monday, you get the audio podcast on multiple platforms. So you can see everything we've discussed here that you may have missed. Picking up some pizza, yelling at your wife, messing with your kid, whatever the case may be. It'll be there on multiple podcast platforms for you to listen to and catch up on. Oh, no need to be sorry, man. It's all good. Doing good, Icon. Doing good. How are you? It doesn't help. But yeah, so Scavengers looks pretty cool. And again, I've noticed like this winter theme recently going on with stuff. Because it's focused on a winter survival wasteland.
Time of year.
Yeah, intrigued. Intrigued is right. So that looks cool. Speaking of winter stuff, new PUBG winter map now available on the PC test servers. I will be trying that out probably at some point this weekend.
Speaking of that, I need to check something.
I don't know, man. PUBG. I kind of fell off that. Kind of fell off PUBG for a long while. Because, again, Ring of Elysium, that's been my battle royale of choice. I've been just sucked into that if I want to get that, scratch that itch. Let's see what you looking up, man?
So Subnautica went from game preview box. It got out of game preview. It's actually in full release mode now. So it has achievements and whatnot. But they have a DLC that's coming out, and it's called the Below Zero, I believe. So it was previously called the Arctic Update, but it's a DLC that'll be coming out. And the idea behind it is that you go back to the planet. This time it's actually intentional. It is on purpose, except you land in a different area, and it's below zero. It's the Arctic area of it. So I'm interested to see how that goes, and I'm probably going to be playing through Subnautica again to see the final product and check it out.
Okay, very cool.
You were saying stuff about the snow theme being a thing now,
yeah.
and agree.
Yeah. Let's see. Thomas Day asked, did you guys talk about the Battlefield 5 update, or was that last week? Haven't really touched on that because no one's really talking much about that game. Unfortunately, I don't know. I know they did a patch last week that was supposed to improve some of the frame rate stuff with RTX cards. Says dripping in sarcasm. And Coop also asked, what, no Destiny Black Armory talk? We don't talk about terrible games here. No, just joking.
I know. I'm trying to be good, damn it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, Destiny Black Armory talk. No, haven't really followed Destiny, man. I know it's a big title for some people. A lot of people haven't gone back to it, so that's just kind of the general take on Destiny, that franchise. Because I know Coop, you kind of stopped. You stopped playing it. It's reskinned again. Terrible. And Felt the Rain. I agree with you. There was a lot of really cool segments about gamers and gaming communities. Felt the Rain makes mention of the segment about the terminally ill gamers bringing gaming to other terminally ill people. Man, talked about like the quote, "I'm not crying, you're crying." You know, like it was. It was tugging at those heartstrings, man. It was awesome. It was awesome to see that. Just all those little chunks and segments they did throughout the show was really great to see how they're just paying tribute to those that might be what's the word, that might not have as big of a voice in the gaming community as maybe others. So I think that's awesome that they paid tribute to what that individual was doing. It's really awesome, just super awesome to see that. And let's see, Topless Dang asks, what do you think stole the show last night?
It was Red Dead Redemption, and I think that was a dick move.
That was a sweet, man. I was getting worried. That, like, because everything kept coming up, Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 2.
And
like,
it's been
God of War.
It's been out for like 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not even out that long. And what that is because it's still fresh in everybody's brain.
Exactly my problem.
How soon people forget greatness from earlier in the year in the form of God of War. So
yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. Great titles
throughout the year that have been released, and people are picking the ones that they just most likely just finished playing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Topless,
it's the most fresh in their minds. I think that just from the time frame that it was released at, I think that it should have been pushed to next year.
Yep. Take a sip of water.
Yeah, Spider-Man, that coming out, that was an amazing title that PlayStation put out. And like, it wasn't getting a lot of love there at all.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. But then again, it's kind of like.
Then he had Celeste in there, so there's like this yin yang thing of titles not getting the respect that they deserve, but also it was a lot more inclusive this year too.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Give and take.
Absolutely, but God of War won 2 big awards. I think it was Best Game Direction and Game of the Year.
Which one won the narration? Was that what the fuck was that?
No, narration was Red Dead. That was Red Dead.
Okay. Yep. Yay.
But cool. Top Stank says I saw my first gay black furry. Yes. Sonic Fox, man. I love that guy. That guy's the best. He was the best. That was like the most just like, this dude like is an awesome fighting game player. Like, he's in Evo tournaments, just awesome. And
what is it?
Sonic Fox, he's an esports player, mainly, pretty much fighting games, and his whole thing is he's a furry. Like, he wears this fox costume. Mm-hmm. He's a black guy. He's gay. He's just his speech when he won a reward was, watch it. It was so genuine and just refreshing and kind of humorous. It was awesome. Definitely check that out.
Way cool.
But most of all, best thing of all, yes, he's black, he's gay, he's a furry, whatever the flavors. Bottom line is he's also a gamer, and that's
fucking A,
the most important thing right there. So that's what it boils down to. Hey, yep, you're those other things as well, but at the end of the day, you're also a gamer, and that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
I didn't realize that fucking Ninja was tall.
Yeah, he's a tall dude.
Yeah, like damn.
Yeah.
Like, he got up to the microphone and that shit was like sitting in his name.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
If the video games quit working out, maybe the NBA is like got something for him.
Yeah. Well, what would be you guys' game of the year pick? For me, and this is because it's the game I've sunk the most into, would be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's just for me personally. Like, I know that's not going to be the cup of tea for everybody, but for what I've enjoyed the most this year is Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
See, and this is like, I love Assassin's Creed. I think I've dumped almost 70 hours at this point in the game. But I think that and Red Dead Redemption, I think it suffers from the same thing. It's so goddamn big that you lose the story in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many side missions, there's so much other stuff that kind of like overshadows what's going on in the story through the main point. I didn't play God of War, but everything that I saw about it really is super tantalizing to me. I am a huge fan of the series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Coop, you're
I don't
funny,
know
man.
if I could come out with like a good one. But yeah, Fallout 76 wouldn't have even been thought of. What other broken piece of shit game would I have not thought of? Destiny 2 wouldn't even been a glimmer in my eye.
Everybody says Destiny 2. Yeah. Well, I see. Here's the thing. Oh god, we talk about Destiny so much on here, but I don't want to like.
I'm taking the high road tonight. Don't
talk about it. Don't talk about it. As far as a POS game. Hey, I know people have been diehard Destiny fans. I don't fault them. You like what you like. After the second DLC dropped for Destiny 2, I don't play it anymore. I'm tired of giving... I've said it before, and I feel like I'm beating dead horse with this. I'm tired of giving my hard-earned dollars to a game that doesn't respect my time or the money I have to make. So I've just abandoned that series.
I'm sorry.
Finished. Bottom line. Chat is the best right now. Chat.
Like
Icon 32. It's just like Topless is killing. It's stupid, man. Oh my gosh, Topless is on another level right now, man.
Damn, you fucking hit it out of the park, homie. But same with Fallout 76. If you like a game, you like a game.
Yeah, it's
almost like an abusive relationship. No matter what happens, like you keep coming back. It's going to be different this time.
I equate Destiny 2. I equate Destiny 2 to
Tomb Raider. See, that was another one. Shadow of
the Tomb Raider. I want to play that. I haven't played it. It looks good, man. It looked amazing.
But story wise, I don't know. That would be a good contender for Game of the Year in my eye. But same with Spider-Man, because this is why I would almost push for Spider-Man. The reason how come I'd push for Spider-Man is there's been so many Spider-Man games that were broke, and huge fans of comic books and of the character in general, were always disappointed, and they were always getting their asses kicked. And that game finally come out, and there were so many people that were like, "This is what it should have been. This is the mechanics for web slinging and getting after it." The character inclusions and also just the gameplay overall. Yes, it was a little bit buggy here and there. It was a little bit janky, but overall, I think that they knocked it out of the park. And that probably just is a hat tip to a fan base and getting it right for the people. I would probably say it might have been that one.
Okay. And Icon, you can go ahead and ask a tech question about the setup. That's no problem. I'll try to address that when you ask it. But so Felt the Rain says graphics and endearing character for I'm assuming I'm catching up here. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm assuming that's what that is about. I've always liked Lara Croft. The last Tomb Raider I played was the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which was awesome. I think is the one. I think Square Enix did. I'm pretty sure Square Enix did that one. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And Shadow of the Tomb Raider does have me intrigued. I don't know if it has me intrigued enough that I would consider for Game of the Year, but I can't say that yet. I can't say that yet. And Topless Dang says, "What is free? Something's free. It's free on PC thanks to CPY." CPY. I'm not sure I follow CPY. I'm not sure what the acronym. I'm drawing a blank right now. Topless. I'm gonna feel dumb probably when you tell me, but
no.
So CPY is senior release group. Okay. Across is less Topless here than the first man. Oh my god. Anyway.
Less packable.
Yes. So let's see. Let me memorize this real quick. So let me see something here.
New BioShock. I don't really know where they're going to go in the story from Infinite. I'm not shit talking the series whatsoever. I think that they a lot of amazing things, but I think that it's going to be hard to pick a new area.
Yeah,
we've done the sky, we've done the sea. It'd be interesting. So less packable. It's on a fat meter 1 to 10. Got a 5. Doing a pin.
There it is. Reboot more like first game than the second. Yeah, Old Laura got a 10. What else?
Even that pointy?
Hell yeah, man.
that polygon.
Yeah, man.
Those triangles, bro.
Rocking those Madonnas.
Boop boop.
All right, let's see. What else? There was another thing. Oh, the Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things Season 3 game. That looked kind of cool. We're moving on here. We can go on and on about Lara Croft's assets throughout history in Tomb Raider games. So we're gonna move on to the Stranger Things game announcement, which is pretty cool. They had the God, I can't remember the name. Duff Brothers, something brothers from Stranger Things come out, and yeah, kind of announced that. It's definitely kind of like a 16-bit-ish kind of game. Looks pretty cool, or 8-bit game. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, new Dead by Daylight announcement came out.
Yeah, saw that.
And
that was a pretty solid trailer too. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It looks pretty good. It's called Darkness Among Us. That's what it's called. Yep. Dead by Daylight, Darkness Among Us was the reveal trailer. That is a game I need to get into playing. I haven't played it yet, but I know a lot of people that do, and I want to. I didn't hear, Coop, I haven't heard any news on a new Dying Light game. I know it's called Dying Light Bad Blood, I believe, right? Is that what it is? Where it's like a...
yeah, but that's the DLC, though, I think, isn't it?
Is it? I can't remember.
Isn't that the multiplayer DLC for the first one?
Maybe it is. Maybe you're right. I think
or
you're
it's
right
almost like a battle royale where you got to get the vials of blood and shit and then get on the helicopter.
Yep. What else? Rocksteady trolled folks again. I'm about to boycott their next game. Rocksteady, man. Yeah, just give up, man. Just give up. I think I'm missing something else, but I'm not sure what that is.
There were a lot of titles.
Psychonauts 2 got announced. Official trailer for Psychonauts 2. I'm not sure if you're a fan of the original one or not, but yeah, I dug the original one. It was pretty good. It's a pretty fun little playthrough. So yeah, Devil May Cry 5, they did some announcements of some stuff there. New demo will drop. Oh, actually, it dropped today. First demo is available on Xbox One today. Exclusive Xbox One demo today.
Boop, boop, boop.
How about that? Yeah, I'm about to go get that. I like the Devil May Cry series. Yeah.
I got my ass kicked so bad. I think it was
so good
4?
though.
Oh, it's fucking bad. And then I got lost.
Topless, don't hit on my internet speed, man. It works good, right? Works good. 100 down, 10 up, gets the job done. So, yeah. Crackdown 3, they did a new trailer for Suiting Up. I just love Terry Crews. I've said it before. That guy just puts a smile on my face every time I see him, man. I love that guy. What else we got here? I think...
He was on Hot Ones. That shit was hysterical.
Oh my god, I watch Hot Ones all the time, dude. I love that show on YouTube. Anybody else watch Hot Ones?
If you aren't, you're cheating yourself.
You are, man. Go watch Hot Ones. Great show. The Rocket League announced the McLaren coming to the game. The Stanley Parable is launching on consoles. That looks great.
I saw that. With new game modes, right? It's not just a re-release.
That's my understanding. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. New Forza DLC.
Fortune Island.
Yep. There's another game. I just downloaded the free to play. I believe it's from the Warframe devs. Let me clarify that before I misspeak. It's called don't you thinking if Digital Extremes it's Warframe? It looks it's a pixel based like adventure game.
I don't give a shit, man. You got me. That's another dev right now that they would have to pull some Bethesda shit for me to like lose faith in them.
Yeah,
they could release a side scroller 2D RTS, and I'd be like, all right, I'm in.
It's published by Digital Extremes. It's called Survived By, which the trailer for this, if you haven't seen it, was hilarious. It was like almost kind of like fourth wall breaking. Like it was poking the narration of the game announcement trailer. The guy talking over the trailer footage was just kind of like joking it in a way. It was freaking hilarious. Tom says, CSGO.
Detroit.
That's right. CSGO went free to play and has a battle royale mode now, right? I downloaded that today, actually.
Bastion.
CSGO. And try to play it. Warframe on Switch, that was announced, I think, at E3. That was announced at TennoCon. Warframes, I think it was announced at TennoCon, maybe. Warframes annual event. So the Switch is just getting more and more cool stuff. It's really.
It is.
I need everything, right?
I want Breath of the Wild.
Everything. I need a Switch.
I need the old consoles too.
A PS4. I need to get this new computer build done.
Yep.
It is what it is. So
that would have been now that you bring that up, fuck Spider-Man, I probably would have said Detroit for Game of the Year.
Okay.
That would have probably been my throw in.
Really?
Because if Heavy Rain can like clean sweep a bunch of shit, then Detroit, where completely nailed that down, they should.
Gives those to Detroit or Spotty him. Thomas Steak says, dude, tell your bitch that's follows to buy you shit. I made that plug first 30 seconds of the show. I'm not here to tell people to buy stuff. I tell you at the end of the show, we have a merch room. If you want to support the stream, support the show, support the content, go to merch room, get yourself a t-shirt, a coffee mug, something, buy yourself something nice. We get a little bit of a kickback on that. So there it is. Icon, I just want to let you know right now, don't take anything Topless says personally at all. Ever. Unless he specifically names you. He says you, X-person, are a bitch ass. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's right. See, Topless includes himself. That's right. Comedy. Topless includes himself. He's a follower. And if you haven't followed the show on Mixer, go ahead and follow it. You'll get notified when we go live, which is usually every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Also follow us on Twitter at Fresh Takes Pod. Yeah. So that's that.
Word.
What else? Dead by Daylight, there's that. I think we got most everything covered. I think I'm Felt asked something. Where is Felt?
We brought up Switch. I'm just thinking about Breath of the Wild. I need that in my life.
Well, yeah, we can talk about Marvel. The Avengers trailer dropped, Avengers 4.
Yep.
I
Watch
mean,
that before I went to work.
What's not to like? There's not more of it, but aside from that, it's kind of setting the framework of what's gonna go down. So
I've been watching there were some crazy fan theories that have been hitting the internet.
Oh, there always is, man.
Oh,
always.
With the release of the trailer, shit got real on YouTube for a minute.
YouTube. Oh, Felterain says there's a steampunk game lost in development. Do you have a title on that? Or was that announced at the Game Dev or Game Awards?
Oh, fuck.
Topless Stang, I'm going to correct you. You mean Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel, I believe, was DC.
Ouch.
Nerd card revoked.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown. Anyway,
so steampunk game lost in dev. I'm trying to figure if Felterain, if you know what the name of that is, let us know. Yeah, I don't have a Discord set up. I have one personally for my my Mixer channel. It's gonna
be tough guessing the name though.
Yep. Just look me up. Look me up on Discord. It's Bubdrum BUBDRUM, hashtag 7720. How about that?
Good God.
Oh, Felt the Rain says,
right?
Claw mentioned it the other day. No, I can actually see it down by my profile picture in our video chat.
You might be like, fuck, bro.
Otherwise, I would have no idea that was.
High five you, man. Like, I don't.
Oh shit. Coop says, good game. Claw mentioned. Oh, Felt the Rain says, Claw mentioned it the other day. Steampunk game. They're calling you out, man. They say Claw knows.
I know. I'm trying to think. Who was it though? I'm sorry, I flatlined.
Felt the Rain? Steampunk game?
Yeah, I Felt the Rain. Steampunk game. Like Detroit.
Cyberpunk 2077?
You got Cyberpunk 2077. You got. I'm trying to think of other ones where you can do choices like that. Okay.
Is it? Is that the one that Felt the Rain's? Okay, that's what
Yeah,
you're
that's
referring
what
to.
he's saying,
Okay,
yeah,
sweet,
he's saying
sweet,
yes.
sweet. Yeah, man, Cyberpunk is gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be the best.
It does have RPG elements, but it's not going to be a narrative-driven story with like kind of quick-time events like that. It's going to be, if you watch the gameplay of it, it's more of a first-person shooter / RPG elements. You will be able to make choices and stuff like that as far as like what enhancements you get in your body, and that will affect kind of how things play out. And then you'll be able to make choices prior to entering an area. Just check out YouTube, watch the first 15 minutes of gameplay on it, and it has some really cool stuff that you can do in that. I just need it. I need it.
It does look
like
cool.
now.
It does look cool. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. I think that's gonna pretty much wrap it up. We've definitely gone over our hour time slot. Like I said, we usually try to keep this to an hour. We're pushing 90 minutes right now. So, yeah, definitely lots going on there. So we are gonna start wrapping this up. Want to appreciate everybody for hanging out in chat. Thank you, Topless. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, everybody. Coop, Topless, Felt the Rain, Icon. Appreciate you all coming in. Don't forget to hit the channel with a follow on Mixer so you know when we go live. And we try to do this every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Mixer.
Episode 11.
Is we're on episode 11. We're doing this. I stuck with something for 11 times in a row. That's crazy. But if you missed any of the segments, like I said, we get the audio uploaded to podcast services everywhere on Monday. It'll be ready for you. So if you want to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, just look us up, Fresh Takes Gaming. Go ahead and subscribe in case you missed the live feed ever. You can keep up to date with what we talked about on Friday on the following Monday. So, what else? Icon says, how long have I been doing this? We've been doing it. Like I said, this is episode 11, so we started, maybe September?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
September-ish, I think. So, yeah. Now, the other question is, that the question you should be asking is, how long have I been trying to make this happen? Till it finally happened. So, excuse me. Anyways, guys, appreciate you all here. I am Bub Drum. You can find me. Coop says since I've known you. Yeah, Coop knows. I've been trying to do this for a long time. I am Bub Drum, BUBGRUM. You can hit me up on Mixer, Xbox, Steam, Twitter. Everything is Bub Drum, BUBDRUM. If you want to hit me up on any of those platforms, have at it. And DS Claw, where can everybody find you? As you drink.
Yeah, so you can find me here on Mixer. I'll be going live probably roughish about a half hour here on Mixer at DS Claw. I'm on Twitter at the DS Claw, and my gamer tag on Xbox is the DS Claw. I'm looking to do 12 collabs for the Christmas season. So if you got a hankering to play something, whether you want to do a YouTube episode or you want to do just a regular kind of co-host kind of thing, let me know, and we'll see if we can kind of work something out. I still got 3 or 4 slots left, and I am down. So, yep.
That's what's up. Is this considered a collab?
No.
Gaming. Yeah, I know. I feel you,
This
bro.
is my go-to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Again, Fresh Takes Gaming. You can follow us at Fresh Takes Pod on Twitter. If you ever have a question for the show, you can email us your question and we will read it here on the show on Friday. freshtakesgaming@gmail.com. We will see you next Friday, hopefully. Until next time, y'all take care.
Bye-bye, fellow humans.